Welcome back into Good Day. Now, it has been in the planning, in the movement for months, honestly, just last year at this time. Now the weekend is finally here, Amanda. It is here, the Mercy Health Glass City Marathon. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, race director Clint McCormick and Mercy Health race medicine specialist Aaron Sage are here with us this weekend. That's not who's here. Nick Sauder.
Sauber. Yep.
Sauber.
I'm
Dr.
really
Nick.
sorry about that.
That's all right.
It's right on his shirt.
Did you kick Nick? Did you kick Aaron out?
Aaron had other things to be doing.
He was busy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll be
Fine
there
then.
this weekend, though.
Right. He's running behind the scenes.
Good morning, gentlemen. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. You have a big job to do, though.
Right.
This weekend for the race.
Right, and this has been months of planning. We've done this as my 5th year doing this, and we have a huge team from EMTs and paramedics, physicians, emergency medicine residents, nurses, athletic trainers, so Mercy Health as well as Nationwide Children's all put together the medical staff, and then we plan for every contingency. So everything from dehydration to cold and heat injuries to heart attacks, strokes, dehydration, all those things. So we have dozens, probably over 50 people out on the course with advanced life support capabilities, paramedics, physicians out there staged throughout the course, as well as multiple ambulances. And then we set up a full field hospital in the glass bowl in the end zone where we have 6 ER bays basically where we can treat just about anything that comes in.
So like somebody breaks a bone or something?
Yep, we've had that. We've had all those things.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, we're talking about 26 miles of it.
Right.
These things can happen, but the whole spirit of this race, though, is just about getting people introduced to the sport of running, and that starts on Saturday, doesn't it?
It does. So Saturday morning we kick it off at 8:30 with the Savage 5K, and then we quickly go into the kids race, which it's a blast. For anybody who ever watched a bunch of 2-year-olds run down the street,
can you imagine yours?
Oh my gosh, chaos, pure chaos.
Yes, and that's what it is. It's controlled chaos.
Yeah.
It really is a lot of fun. You know, I kind of call it our diaper dash. You know, watching these kids out there. But the goal is to introduce them to a healthy lifestyle, get them out there. I've got my daughter at home watching right now. Hi, Peyton Taylor.
Good morning.
Morning.
So we'll have all the kids out there running, and then get them introduced so that, hey, I could do a half marathon or I can do a marathon, right? And get them there safely. You know, so not only do we have all these assets on race day, but we do a lot of coordination with Mercy Health throughout the year in our training programs. So from 16 weeks ago, we've had athletic trainers embedded with our programs to get them to the start line. And then this team, the goal is to get them to the finish line.
Yeah, okay. So, there's a lot of planning and coordination happening there.
I was thinking, because of course, you know, I always discount myself from this, because I'm just like, no, because these are healthy. Look at those healthy people. At no point does this person sit on a couch, I bet you. Like, that's my thought. So when we're talking about how basically like needing a whole city to kind of like be along the miles of this race, it feels overkill because everybody's been doing the right thing. They've been jogging properly. They've been eating their apples, drinking their water. But that's not really how I should or how anyone should look at it, right? Like everybody's doing this. It could be the first time. It could be the millionth time they've done it.
Yeah, I think it's fascinating when you stand at the finish line. It's really motivating because when you say I'm a runner, you think of like John Birchfield.
Yes, I do.
Right?
Yes.
But that's not the majority. The majority is you guys. Normal, everyday people.
Normal, not John Birchfield types.
Not trying to qualify for the Olympics.
And I say that with the utmost respect, right? Anybody can do this.
Yeah.
Look at Mayor Wade Kapsakevich, right? His journey, we declared about a month ago, we made a proclamation, he is a runner.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow, good for him.
Right?
He's made a lot
of people say, I'm not a runner, right? They don't want to call themselves a runner, but they run every day. So right? So they just say, I just want to be healthy. I want to be able to do stuff with my kids. I want to live longer. Whatever the reasons are, a lot of people have different reasons, and it's standing at that finish line, and I get to present finisher medals to people all day long. And it's people of all ages, all shapes, all genders, all, everything. It's really, truly amazing.
But it's good to know, Doctor, when maybe it is your first marathon or your 20th or whatever, but it's good to know that if something goes wrong, if something does happen, you all are there. We were chatting about how do you do this? Because it's 26 plus miles. How do you make sure you have someone close enough to help someone no matter where they are?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time looking at the maps and looking at response times and where do we strategically place the athletic trainers, where do we place our EMS crews. We have an ambulance staged halfway through, and we look at the past, where are the most injuries, typically occurring, where the most calls come from. So we take all that data and put it together, and then we actually have everyone on an app, so every asset is tagged. So our dispatcher that is assigned to the day, they can actually look and see, all right, at this mile, all right, this is the closest unit, and get a hold of them and dispatch them. So a lot like what we do, every day in every city where, dispatchers assign ambulances and fire trucks to different incidents. We just do it on this scale, hopefully to decompress, the city of Toledo and Sylvania so that they're not responding to all these things. We can take care of people, especially with that runner focus. And we have the athletic trainers that really know what to do with specific running injuries.
Yeah, you encounter maybe certain types of injuries, but you'll be there. The whole team is going to be there this weekend for the race. Now everything is closed registration. I mean, clearly you're not going to sign up to do a marathon, but
typically not. However, we had unfortunate news because of the weather last weekend in Carmel, Indiana. Their marathon was canceled, so a lot of people are coming from that area who lost their race.
Oh wow!
They don't want to waste their training.
Sure.
So they're signing up and coming to our event now. So registration is still open.
Okay.
We do have capacity. 5K is on Saturday morning again. The kids race on Saturday, and then on Sunday the marathon and half marathon. But to your point, you really aren't going to go like, this is a great morning show. I think I'm going to sign up for a marathon today. I do not encourage that.
Don't do that.
But start thinking about next year.
Correct.
Or come out and cheer everybody on this.
Exactly.
Very good. Gentlemen, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Good luck. Big race. It'll be great. Enjoy.
Thanks a lot.
The weather looks good too.
I feel like, so next year, let me not, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Because I want a medal. We'll be back.
All about that.